Do you think you are investing into an estate or a layout? Also, do you think that an estate and a layout are the same? Think again. Wondering what sets an estate apart from a layout? Hmm. Get your seat and popcorn. Let's demystify these two real estate terms vividly. But before we do that, my name is Realtor Eunice. Kindly subscribe to this page, like our video, share, feel free to share, tell your friends about us. Let's go together. I promise you will enjoy your stay on this page. Now let's dive into what we have today. An estate and a layout. What is really the difference between the two? Because a good number of times, lots of investors just buy properties. And at the tail end or in the nearest future, they will begin to see that, this thing I wanted to do here is not going to work in an estate, or if I had known, I would have invested in a layout and stuff like that. So today, let's take our time and talk about that. An estate. An estate refers to a large piece of land that is often associated with significant amount of property, like houses or mansions. Is characterized with residential areas often developed as a single project with similar houses, let's talk about similar mansions, similar duplexes, similar bungalows, etc. While on the other hand, a layout focuses more on the plan or organization and division of land. Okay, but in the context of what we are talking about today, a layout refers to how a piece of land is being organized, how a piece of land is being calculated, how a piece of land is designed, or planned out in order to ensure that that very area is well coordinated. A layout focuses more on the organization and the planning and the designing of what? Land, other than the ownership of land or the structure that will sit on the land. The key differences between investing in an estate and investing in a layout. Number one, when you are investing in an estate, just know that you are under the authority or under the care of the real estate developer. I mean, the company you're buying the land from or you bought the land from. It is what they say you are supposed to do. If they say we don't want a duplex in this estate, wisdom demands that you don't build a duplex in that estate. If they say, okay, this estate, we don't want a bungalow here, you have no right to develop or to build a bungalow there. Yes, because they are the lord over that piece of land, over that estate. You acquire that property from. But that of the layout, you have the right to build what you want to build. Once you're done telling your landlord, nobody stops you from building your two-story building or duplex, your terrace, your bungalow, whatever you want to build in that property. It is your sole right. Nobody tells you what to build there. That is if you acquire the land with a layout. Number two, investing in an estate is usually expensive compared to investing in a layout. Let's assume a layout is here and at the same location is an estate. Automatically, the price of that piece of land in that estate is always more expensive than that of a layout. Of course, an estate has more appreciative value than a layout, that's a property in a layout. Okay? Probably when you are investing in an estate, there are some ladies you are not going to pay. I mean, in a good estate, not the every estate the estate. In a good estate, you're not going to pay some ladies like some government ladies or communal ladies when you invest in an estate. That's if you want to develop that property. There are some ladies you're not going to pay. But when you invest in a layout, You pay some ladies, oh, you think about the Igwe lady. If that area says you must pay for Igwe lady, you must pay. If the youth in that community says you must pay them 1 million before you develop your land, you go pay. Oh. That is one thing in layout. Okay. Then the next thing is that the fourth reason is that an estate has some beautiful features. When you invest in an estate, there are some jolly things you ought to enjoy or you are going to enjoy when you invest in an estate. Some estates comes with swimming pools, gym center, schools, good drainage system, street lights, steady power supply, good water. You have access to all of these good things that makes life beautiful. Okay, but in a layout, you are on your own. It is your duty to put the gutter, the drainage system by yourself. It is your duty to source for your water. It is your duty to do lots and lots of things by yourself and for yourself compared to somebody that invested in an estate. Another difference between an estate and a layout is that if you have any issue in that estate, or in that very area where the estate is located. You don't check it most times, except you have extra power. It is always the real estate developer you report to and they take up that challenge and settles it. Let's assume it's an issue with the government and all that. It is the real estate developer that sorts that out. But in a layout, it is you. Once the landlord gives you that property, his hands are off the property. So you man it yourself, you chest the challenge on your own. Okay? Another difference is that every estate has a layout. Okay? There are some people that their own is horizontally or vertically, every estate has a layout, a design, a plan on how structure should be, erected in the estate. But in a layout doesn't have an estate. So finally, that is the difference between a layout and an estate. Now, what is the similarity? The only similarity between an estate and a layout is that every estate has an access road and every layout also has an access road. That is just the only similarity between the two of them. So you see, it is now your choice to decide if you're going to invest in an estate or you're going to invest in a layout. What matters is what you want to do with the property. Okay? Because you don't just wake up one morning and build an industry in an estate. No. I believe you've understood the value difference between investing in an estate and a layout. Are you ready to make your next property investment move? Connect with me now for expert guidance all through your real estate investment journey. I'm only a call or DM away. Call the number displayed on your screen or feel free to send me a DM for further inquiries, free visual or physical inspection, as well as purchase. I'm Realtor Eunice. Please don't forget to like my page, subscribe to this page for more insightful and impactful real estate and financial investment teachings and videos. See you in my next video. Bye for now.